Tutorial on how to use the app Google Keep. The first thing I want to show you is how to actually get to this app. You can use it on the web or you can use it on your phone or tablet. If you want to use it on your phone or tablet, you need to go to the iTunes store and download it, and then you'd sign into your Google account to access it. We're going to access it from the desktop, and basically this app helps you to create, share, and work with others on notes and lists. You can also set reminders, you can plan out events, and then it syncs across all your devices. So anything you put on the web will sync with your tablet or phone. This is the main page when you sign in and access Google Keep. The first thing I'm going to show you is how to add a note in Google Keep. So you click on this toolbar, and in the title, say you want to remember someone's phone number. So the title could be Scott's cell number, and you would type in their phone number. From here, you can either leave it like this and press enter, or you can actually add in some collaborators. You can add a reminder. You can actually change the color. So we could change this to red. You could add in a picture. You could choose a picture from your desktop and it'll add in the note. Click on done and then it pops up. If you want to go back and change anything, you could change the color again if you wanted. You could add someone. So say you want to share this with someone, you would just click on the plus and the little person, and then you could add in that person's email address and hit save. Click on done again, and at the bottom it shows that you have a collaborator on this. When you're done with it and you don't need it on your actual main page anymore, you can click archive, and then if you click on the more button, you can actually delete the notes, you can add a label, you can make a copy of it, or you could copy it to a Google Doc. The next thing I want to show you is how to add an image note. So then you would come up here and click on the image, and let's say you just want a nice picture of some place you'd like to travel someday. So you could choose that. And this is Greece. Someday. And click on done. You can also add some workout motivation. So at the top, you could type in workouts, motivation, go to gym 3 times per week, and then click on done. And then again, you can go in and change the color. If you have a workout partner, you could add in their email address as a collaborator. That way they get the same notes. You could also remind yourself that you need to go to the gym. So let's say today you want to make it to class at 8 o'clock and repeats weekly. So every week you want to make it to the gym to this particular class. You would just type in the date and how often you want it to repeat, and then click save. And then it'll send you a reminder. Another thing you can do with notes is make lists. So you click on the list at the top, and the title, you could title it as HEB, and then you just go in and add in whatever you need from HEB. So eggs, milk, coffee, and then you could also add a picture. Let's say you want someone else to go to the store for you. You could add in a collaborator and put that person's email so that they get the list as well, so they know what to get if you can't make it yourself. You can change the color again. When you're done with it, archive it. You can hide checkboxes, so if you don't want the checkboxes to show where you've actually completed that task, you can hide that. You can put it on your Google Docs, or you could delete it. Okay, the next thing you can do with this is something called reminders. So you click on the reminders tab on the toolbar. So since I set a reminder for the workout, it automatically shows it under this tab as well. But let's say that you have a flight you want to catch. So you could type in flights to California. And then your note could be there 2 hours early, possible weather delay. And then click on the reminder again. And let's say your flight is on Friday. And it's at 8, and that doesn't repeat. So it can remind you exactly when the flight is, or you could actually set it for maybe a day early so that you remember. So you could set it for the 26th and then click save. If you have anyone traveling with you, you could add them as a collaborator. Change the color so you can see a little contrast. And then a cool thing is that you can add a label. So it says label note, and we're going to make this label titled vacation. You could even make it work or business, anything like that. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is make a packing list. So you have this flight to California, so you want to make sure that you pack everything. So we're going to go back and we're going to make a list. Packing list for California. So toothbrush, shampoo, maybe you need a suit, socks, underwear, shoes. Okay, we'll make that one green. And what you're going to do with this is that you're going to go and add a label again. So add the label. So just click on vacation, and that'll be the label for that one, and click on done. So as you can see, you have two notes right next to each other with the label vacation. So what you can do is if you actually click on this label, only these two pop up. So it groups related reminders or lists into kind of one folder. You could also go over here and click on the vacation label, and it'll do the exact same thing that I just showed you. Okay, the last thing I want to show you is what pinning does. On here you can pin different notes or reminders, and basically what that does, so let's look at the two most important things on here. So if you have a flight to catch, that's pretty important. So you could click on the pin, and that automatically moves it to the top. And then you can go and click on your packing list, and that would move that one to the top as well. So basically it sorts your reminders and lists by importance. And then of course Google syncs anything that you've done on here. It automatically saves it for you to your Google Drive for easy access. The same with your phone. You can access them easily through the app or using Google Drive. So you can get all your notes and stay organized. You can plan for work. You can set meeting reminders, tasks you need to do for projects, any kind of web designing or architecture that you're doing. You could set the steps needed to accomplish a specific project, and that will help you keep organized and stay on top of sometimes an overwhelming amount of work. Okay, hopefully this helps and you're able to stay organized and motivated and on track at work. Thank you.